Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a startup tutorial for the UH-60M Mike Blackhawk for Aerofly FS4. So let's get into it. So, you're in the cockpit. Damn near everything works as I go to the here, which doesn't work. But everything that you really need works. Of course, it's not going to be perfect because most of these systems are not for public release or anything. Or, I say not for public release. A checklist is not for public release. The public's not supposed to know about a lot of these systems, so alright, we're going to start off by going through the bottom panel. Hey, make sure our standby radio head is on norm, parking brake set, EGI's on. We're going to come up here. Everything's good. Oh, key should be off. I don't know what that was on. Alright, cargo hook is on safe. Gens 1, 2 on. Let's go up here. Anti-collision lights set to day. Alright, let's go ahead and battery on. Battery 1, 2 on. Alright. Test the APU. Fuel pump to APU boost. APU control on. Let's wait for the APU on to come up there. Just press master caution to reset it. Alright, so now the APU is on. Turn APU gen on. Alright, now that APU gen's on, we can go ahead and turn the backup hydraulic pump to auto. And we can go ahead and turn the MFDs on. Now I'm going to get the tack map kind of set up how I like it. And we are heading up, which is kind of how I like it. Because if you want to see your heading, you just look over there. You don't, I mean, you can have north up, but I kind of prefer to have heading up. With satellite at least. When I'm running normal maps, I will have north up. It's a lot less confusing. But I'll just have our heading right now. Alright. So everything's set up there. We can't select your different charts or anything yet. Hopefully they'll implement that pretty soon. Alright, so turn all our auto flight control systems on. And let's make sure our lights are working and everything. God darn it. Maybe we'll look through it now. Alright. Let's make sure all of our lights are working. Alright, they are. That would be something the crew chief would check. One of the crew chiefs, at least. I'm gonna go ahead and uncouple. Just for the startup here. Because sometimes, if you, I don't know, we don't do this in real life, but in the sim, sometimes if you accidentally hit the go around button or anything, which I do have bound, I have the trim button and the go around button. The trim button will basically just couple it, and it will turn on auto hover and everything for you. And the go around button is for if you hit clouds or something, it'll put you in to a certain flight, what do I call it, flight profile. It'll put you in a climb, I think it's 70 knots, and it'll hold your current heading, and it'll put you in like a vertical speed of like 700 feet per minute, I think it is. And then you just select what altitude you want to go up to from there. But anyways, I want to pretend it's the first flight of the day, so we're going to go ahead and make sure there's no binding or anything in our flight controls. Alright, so we're gonna pedals collective Everything's working good there. Alright. Now we're good there. Test standby instruments. Standby instruments on. Air source APU. We'll go back into ECAS. Just test the Aerofly, the stabilizer. Alright, let's turn Aerofly control back on that, or the auto control back on. Turn it off. Go all the way up to about 11 degrees, 10 or 11 degrees. Down, and it'll go down to about 20 degrees. There you go. Auto control back on, and you're good. So, it's set. For the first flight of the day, I'm going to go ahead and set my fuel levers to X feed. Make sure they're back all the way. Is it just me, or do these look like they're glowing or something? Like the interior lights are still on? That's weird. Oh, the interior lights are on. That's awesome. That's just what you wanted. Huh. Alright, so they were on. All the lights are off now, though, so we're good. Alright. So it does not look like the lights back here are working yet. But let's turn the... So if you're at night, that would be a problem. But just daytime ops is fine. Alright. Just confirm our backup hydraulic pump is on auto. We're set to cross feeds. For the fuel selectors, you can go ahead and start it up now. In the real aircraft, you can feel a very violent right to left shaking here when you engage a starter. But I'm watching NG rise, TGT rise. Bring it out of the idle or bring it out of the off detent to the idle detent. And also, just like how there is on the T there, you'd have green bars coming up on your TGT, NG, and Q. And also, in the middle there, on your NPs and your NR, you'd see those green bars coming up. Also, just like once you get the engine started, you'll see it coming up on the torque. That would come up on those as well, which right now it does not. So I'm gonna let this just kind of level out. In real life, we'd let it level out all the way, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna start it. Alright, so we're watching NG rise, TGT rise, out of the detent. I'm trying to get to the co-pilot seat. Yeah. Alright. I forgot to do my lamps test. Everything. Oh no, it does work. Alright. I'm gonna zoom out all the way and do this. Alright, everything's working. Alright. Let's go back. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Bring them out of the detents. God darn it. God damn it, dude. What the hell? It's just zooming in. It ain't letting me do nothing. There. Oh boy. The engine started anyways, that's awesome. Just awesome, you know, this is how you want your startups to go right here. Out of the detent. There you go. I'm just gonna roll them up now. Bring both out of the detents and roll them up. Fuel back to direct. APU control off. Fuel pump off. Air source off. APU gen. Nope. APU gen off. Alright. So I should be good to go. Let's check my advisories. Alright, check my advisories. Alright, well, it's saying the pedo heat's failed. It's not, but. Oh, they went away. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, if they're off, it doesn't mean they failed, they're just off. They would only show up as failed if they actually failed. Alright, let's go ahead and couple. And if you are coupled, well, I guess, yeah. When you're in amber, your couple's on standby, then there would be no flight director. When it's green, there would be a flight director. They need to add in kind of those, when it's armed, you need to add in amber instead of green. I'm not gonna tax you or anything, I'm just gonna come straight up. Alright. 10-foot hover is pretty standard for Black Hawk. Y'all should know this by now if you're watching my videos for a while, so. Alright. In real life, the trim button would actually engage the flight director, and also, like, if I click this, by the way, the trim button is this big gray button. You can find it as the autopilot master in this game if you're interested in doing that. I don't know what just happened there. Alright, let's click that. Oh, 10-foot hover, everything's good there. And then, if you want to click, go around, I'll get some speed and show you go around here. You can't gauge your IAS heading or vertical speed or anything like that until you're above 50 knots. So I'll get above 50 knots and show that to you here. Alright, now I'm going to go around 70 knots, 1200 vertical speed, set altitude, alt P as 3000. That way to level us off 3000. Save heading. Let's go 050. Alright, total level start here at 1000. I'm gonna disengage autopilot. And we're just gonna hand fly. The sensitivity here on the cyclic seems to be pretty good. Pretty realistic, I mean. The MFDs are a bit blurry. That's something they need to fix. They're a bit sharper in real life. They're not stupid sharp, but they're a hell of a lot sharper than that. But for the most part, these cockpit textures don't look horrible, so. But, yeah, I mean, it hovers about 5-degree nose up, just like in the real aircraft and everything. The sensitivity is pretty good. The pedals are a little, don't have enough sensitivity, I feel like. They need to be a bit, or the pedals are too sensitive, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. The pedals are a bit too sensitive. And when you pick up, there needs to be more pedal that you have to put in. Because right now you have to put in barely any pedal. In real life, you have to probably put in a good, what, 4 inches? Probably 4 inches of left pedal. I don't sit there and measure it, so I don't know like exact numbers, but yeah, they're very sensitive. Like, you would not be able to do that landing in real life. That's stupid sensitive. But if you look at my pedals, like when I come up into a hover, like I added literally no pedal for that takeoff. And I had barely any pedal, and you're already spinning out of control. That's stupid unrealistic. I'd say you need at least that much pedal just to kind of keep you aligned there. And also, you'd probably be hovering about 60 to 65% right now. There's nothing in the back. I'd probably say about 60, about probably 59 or 60 right now with nothing in the back. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure this is just a beta still, so I don't be too critical of it, but I mean, it's pretty good. I'd highly recommend it if you're looking for a good Blackhawk, because I know there's really not been any good UH-60 mics out there, and I've been wanting one for a while, so I guess I got it. Just not in the simulator I would have wished for, but it's still a good UH-60 mic, so I'll take it. Because I mean, when we're not in the real aircraft, or we're not in the bat simulator or anything, then sometimes we just want to fly. So this would be a good helicopter to have. But if I'm being honest, like the Aerofly graphics outside, I mean, they look pretty much like the bat simulator, the way the water is and stuff, and like the way the trees look. It looks like the bat simulator. So, if you don't know what the bat simulator is, the Blackhawk Aircrew Trainer, it's basically a simulator that I'm pretty sure every unit in the Army has, and you can actually gain real flight hours in it and everything, just without the real aircraft. But it was the cockpit and everything. They basically cut the cockpit off the real aircraft and slapped it in the flight simulator. Is pretty much what it's like. But I would like to see ILS approaches, because I've tried a few ILS approaches. They don't really work. I mean, you'll get it set up for ILS and everything, but you won't get the localizer or the ground speed or anything there. I know you can get it in a hover decel. Like if I was to go into hover mode right now, it would probably put me in V hold. No, I don't. I guess I need to have my stuff on, but it'll put you in a hover decel occasionally, but it's very finicky. I would like to see a fully functional autopilot with ILS and everything in it. And also like a fully functioning FMS. I know the FMS will be pretty hard. The autopilot's going to be hard, but not as hard. But the FMS will be pretty hard with just the available information you have, unless you have real Blackhawk pilots working with you. Which I would be willing to work with you guys. If IPAC, if you're watching, I'd be willing to work with you guys a bit, if you need to, for any of the systems or anything. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. But yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll have some more videos coming out on the UH-60M mic real soon. I'll finish up the guide series. This is probably the last video before I start doing the guide series again. I was just kind of excited that this came out today, because I've been wanting a good UH-60M mic in a simulator for a while. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and be sure to like and subscribe.